Want to make some fantastic short ribs? Look at that, we've got a smoke ring on there. Look at that juiciness. So good. We're going to show you exactly how to do this. Hey, it's Jeff with BBQPlus, and today we're going to do some beef short ribs. So I picked these up at my local grocery store. And these are just nice little meaty short ribs. Not a lot. I think I've got about a little over a pound here, so not a huge amount. Some of these really thick, some of them not so thick. But we're just going to kind of throw them all together. We're going to put together a marinade, and after that marinade, we're going to put them in the smoker with a really interesting rub called Q-salt. We're going to go after a little bit of an Asian, Korean feel to this. I just kind of went through the refrigerator, went through the spices, and said, I think I've got some stuff that will be good to put together a marinade. So we're going to mix that up and put the ribs in there, let them sit for a while, and then we're going to put them on and smoke them up. So let's go. Now I'm not going to measure a lot of this. We're just going to kind of go by feel. So a few different things we're going to start out with. This is a Thai fish sauce. This adds a kind of a nice umami flavor to it. So I'm going to put a lot of it in. We're going to probably do about a tablespoon. Again, we're only going to put these on about a pound of the short ribs. So we don't want to overdo it. Next thing is a little bit of sesame oil. This is a Japanese toasted sesame oil. So again, we're going very heavy on the Asian flavors. That was probably about a half teaspoon. Soy sauce. We're going to go pretty heavy on the soy sauce here. So this will probably be, I would say maybe a third of a cup that we're going to put in here. So that's going to be a little bit heavier on the soy sauce, but it really gives a nice flavor to it. And that's really kind of the base of what we're doing here. Next is a little bit of white wine vinegar. So had some sweet in there. We're going to add a little bit of tart with this. That's probably what, a good tablespoon. Teriyaki sauce, always one of my favorites. Again, that's kind of on the sweet side again. And a little more. Now, one of the things that is pretty predominant in kind of the Asian cooking is mirin. And mirin is like a sweet rice wine vinegar. Didn't have any of that, so marsala, a sweet marsala, they say is a good substitute for it. So we're going to put a little of that in. And I have this pomegranate juice in the refrigerator from something that we made some drinks for a while back. So that's just hanging out. So getting a little bit more of kind of that sweet citrus in there. We're going to add that in. And then I'm going to chop up a couple of cloves of garlic and drop this in also. I think we've got 2 cloves here. We're just going to add those in. So there we are. There's our marinade. Definitely has the sweet to it. I can taste the sesame oil in there. I think we're good to go with that. And I am going to put a little bit of meat tenderizer in there. And the idea behind this is, since I don't have a lot of time and I want to cook this on the smoker today, by adding that meat tenderizer into this marinade, that's going to kind of speed things up and getting it inside of the meat. So I think that the best way to do this, to make sure that it gets all through and the marinade gets distributed well, we're just going to use a Ziploc bag. I'm going to drop those fellas in there, get rid of that, and we've got our wonderful marinade now that we're just going to pour down inside. There we go, get a lot of the air out of there. And this is just going to go in the refrigerator. We're going to roll these around a little bit, pay some attention to them, just kind of make sure that this gets moved around so that we keep a lot of that marinade in contact with the meat. And then we'll be ready to go this afternoon and putting these on the smoker. Looking forward to it. All right, so we've had these marinating in this Ziploc for a while. Probably been about 3 hours. So now we're just going to take these out. And I'm going to put them on this little tray just to kind of drain a little bit. So we're going to add a little bit of rub onto this. And what we're going to use is a Naturalific Gourmet Seasoning Q Salt. So this is one that I picked up from my local barbecue supplier. I've tried this on a few things. It's really good stuff. It's sea salt, black pepper, portobello mushroom, celery, and roasted garlic. Nice little mix there. We're going to hit that on all sides. Put them all, roll them all over here. Well, we can do them all at once. I've got the smoker going. We're going to use a little Green Mountain pellet grill, small little guy, the Davy Crockett. Just kind of nice for backyard stuff when I'm not doing big volumes. I've got big smokers. I've got a Yoder 640 and all the really big ones. But I think for what we're doing here, there's no reason to get out the big hardware. These do have a little bit more of a meaty side and kind of a non-meaty side. So you can see where the bone is down at the bottom there. On this one, these thin little guys, yeah, it is down at the bottom. Quite a big fat layer there. Same thing here. This one's a little bit meatier. Put more of the bone side down, meaty side up. We're going to throw these on the pellet smoker. Going to start them out low just to kind of get a good smoke on there to adhere. And then we're going to kick them up to a little bit higher heat to finish them off. Let's go. And this part's pretty straightforward. We've got the smoker going. We're at 152 degrees, so that'll give us a little bit more smoke for the first initial. So we're just going to drop these fellas on here. There we go, and again, that's kind of the bone side down. So that way it protects it a little bit more. We'll get the smoke on the top, the heat, and a lot of that fat will render down over the top as well. So we're gonna run this for about a half hour, 45 minutes to kind of get some good smoke on it at a lower temperature. Then we're gonna kick that up a little bit higher to the 225. And we're going to use that 225 for the balance of the cook. We're going to check these for temperature and bring them off, and they're right around 200 degrees. So look forward to a nice little, small little savory treat. This should have kind of that Asian influence to it. Plus I'm really excited for that Q salt with the portobello mushroom in there, the celery, the garlic, salt and pepper. I think that should be really good on this as well. It'll hold up well with that beef. So we'll check back in. Okay, these have been going for a few hours now. We've been running at 225 degrees. Let's take a look at these. They're looking very nice. You can definitely tell the difference between the bigger and the smaller ones. We're probing out at 125. This one's like butter, right at 200 degrees. Got a 202 there. This little thin one's at 202, 203. Yeah, we are done. These are looking fine. We're going to pull these off and have a little snack. All right, we pulled those off. So now it's time to see how they taste. They look just fabulous. Definitely some that are thicker than others. So we're just going to cut into one of those, see what it looks like there. Looks good. Some nice beef look to it. Oh yeah, the saltiness, the crust on there, I like it. So we definitely have a lot of exterior rub on there. Wow, that is just a good beefy bite. I think we're rendered well. I think the beef flavor is coming out great. The rubs, the soy on there, I think is really good. Gives a good depth to the flavor on there. Definitely is very beef forward, which I would expect because it's beef short ribs. Yeah, I could eat a bunch of these. I could hurt myself eating these. And I think that what I would do the next time is cook a much bigger batch so that you could really enjoy more of the meat for all the work that goes into it. Look at those though, those are just glistening in there. That is just fabulous. Look at that juice. Yep, this is a winner. I like the flavor on there. I like the taste, the texture on it. This was definitely a good one. We're gonna do this again. Always, if you like what we're doing, subscribe, turn on the notifications, share it with your friends. Maybe you get together with a bunch of other friends and make some of these up. And figure out what you're gonna cook in your backyard this weekend. Is it beef short ribs? It might be. Hey, thanks for watching.